How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Good evening, Melagon and Megavonin, everybody. Megavonin, eh? Just talk amongst yourselves, huh? It's time for coffee talk, okay? It's Fantasy Friday, and it's time for Lord of the Rings Online. My name is Talisi, and how y'all doing today? Hope y'all are having a good day today. I'm having a good day today. I'm ready to get into this. We are currently on the Angmar server, and we are working through our way through legendary Mirkwood. We're up to the Battle of Dol Guldur, or almost up to the Battle of Dol Guldur, and I think that's a instance. So we'll go ahead and log into game and get started. There was some news that I did want to report today, however, and I don't know if people were expecting it or not, but they are officially closing down all of the 32-bit servers. I'm not happy with it either, but honestly, I was kind of expecting it. When there was such a large changeover of getting people from the 32-bit to the 64-bit servers, I kind of had a feeling they were going to step on the gas a bit and just move everybody over. Give me a second here. Let me pull up the... I'm just trying to pull up the news for it here. There we go. Yeah, this just came out just today. Let me go ahead and move this over here real quick, and let me move myself. Here, we'll do this one. There we go. Since it's more appropriate. We are writing to share important information with you about the closure of our 32-bit game worlds after August the 31st, 2025. In recent months, we've been deploying the new 64-bit game worlds. We're offering free transfers for players to continue their journey on these updated game worlds. This message will update you on the future of our 32-bit worlds, free transfers, current and future dark worlds, old forums, and what to do as a kinship leader and more. Now, a lot of people have already transferred, and you can learn more about the free transfers on an article that they've got listed below. And you can continue to transfer to the 64-bit game worlds until 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, August the 31st. After this time, the 32-bit game worlds will close. I'm going to go ahead and link this in chat right now. And I will also go ahead and make sure it's at the bottom for those of you who watch this later on YouTube. I'll make sure this link is included. Let me go ahead and back this link up real quick so that I have it. There we go. I'll make sure to go ahead and post that on my link for my YouTube channel for those of you who are watching this not on Twitch. But basically what's happening is the following 32-bit game worlds will close: Arkenstone, Belagair, Brandywine, Crick Hollow, Evernight, Gladden, Gwathir, Landreval, Laurelin, Siranon, and Treebeard. If you notice, Treebeard is on this list. That is I think it's the slow XP gain. After this time, further character transfers from these worlds will not be available for some time, and you will not be able to log into these game worlds in order to organize and prepare for transfer. So you've got until August the 31st, which is today's June 13th, so you've got about 6 weeks to prepare. And I will probably continue doing reminders every now and then for people between now and then. At least I'll do my best to. And they answer all They answer all the questions here. The free transfer period will come to an end then. Disable character creation at the end of July. What to do as a kinship leader. What do I need to know if I have any outstanding escrow storage? What will happen to the level cap on Treebeard? We are setting Treebeard to its final level cap of 130 on Wednesday, the June 18th. This will become available when our game worlds reopen following typical weekly maintenance. And the options you can transfer to in the US are either Sling, Sting, Glamdring, and Peregrine, or in the EU, Grand, Orcust, and Meriadoc. Our roleplay designated worlds are meant to give guidance. Anyone who can and does play on these worlds, it is not mandatory that you play on a roleplay world, and those are Peregrine for the US and Meriadoc on EU. If you're currently on an EU designated 32-bit game world, you must transfer to an EU 64 game bit world, and vice versa. If you're an American, you can only transfer from a US to a US. They do not have cross-region transfers enabled yet. That is something they've been talking about doing, but as of this post, the big transfers that are coming up now that end on August the 31st, you cannot transfer from US to EU and vice versa. You must stay US to US and EU to EU. It is very important you remember that. Now, they are also in the process of currently freeing transfer from an extensive list, and I've got the list on the screen right now, of all the closed worlds. These transfers will continue to be available until Sunday, August 31st as well. Please note the customer service is unable to assist with any tickets about missing items, missing kinships, unavailable characters, or other scene issues following transfer from these closed worlds to our new 64-bit worlds. Characters will arrive in their final state. No customer support system can be provided related to these transfers, and after August the 31st, these dark worlds will close permanently, and no further character item transfers from these worlds will be possible. They may go ahead and open them up at a later time, but they're going to be considered dark worlds. So, I mean, there have been some dark worlds that have been closed for 2 years or so before they went ahead and reopened transfers. And they're also going to be, the previous closed and read-only forums will also be sunsetting on the same day. And they want to thank everyone who's made Lord of the Rings Online a success all these years. Whether you have been on our 32-bit worlds for more than a decade or just joined us recently, we want to welcome and encourage you to continue your journey on our 64-bit worlds. We look forward to seeing you in-game. So basically, everything is there. I'll put the link in that's got any more questions. I am sure Cord is going to be bombarded with questions every Friday from now to the end of August concerning this. Probably been a little bit after. So he'll be the one to go to if you've got any other questions. You can answer them on the Discord as well. The link is down below to my Discord. I do have a LOTRO forums there, and I'll be trying to answer some of these questions as well. But this is big news, really important stuff. End of most, if not all, of the 32-bit worlds is coming August the 31st, 2025. Transfer your characters, or you may not see them for a while. All the information will be there. All right, so let me go ahead and let's get back into game real quick. There we go. Oh, the other thing real quick that I can go ahead and tell you about is they just had some store sales and promotions. June 12th to June 19th. Here we go. Let's put this on the screen here real quick. 35% off Black Steel keys, cosmetic slots, and Monster Play through June 19th. Also, there's a 30% off shared wardrobe, cosmetic outfit slots, mounted combat trait spec, and select cosmetics. And the weekly coupon, which I'm going to go ahead and use, is for a +5 hope boost for 90 minutes, and the coupon code is HOPE. So we're going to go ahead and use that coupon real quick. I can always use that. I use that a lot when we're raiding, when we're doing Nazgul fights. Hope. Click. May not take because it's all lowercase. Must be. No, coupon not found. That's what I thought. So I got to do hope. Remember, it is in all capital letters. And there it is. A +5 hope boost for 90 minutes. And looking at the main game calendar, you are still eligible for your 18th anniversary gift if you've not logged into the game already. We are currently in the middle of LI Reward Track Season 14, which will last another 2 months and 7 days. And let me see, I can claim some more ancient coffers, and I've almost got some more runes, so that's good to know. And also, we are currently in the middle of a 25% XP boost. And that is through Monday the 16th. After that, Midsummer Festival will start on the 19th. I will definitely be doing a stream or two from there. I really enjoy the Midsummer Festival. I don't know if it's going to be here on Angmar. I haven't heard too well. I have characters on Peregrine that I will probably go ahead and do it on there, at least if it's not available here on Angmar. I may end up and do both, if it's available on both. But that's calendar stuff, and you know, that's enough talking right now. We're here in Thangiliad, let's go ahead and see what we can do. Well, first off, let's open up my present, because as you know, every day is the Hobbit's birthday, but we get the presents for it. And today's present is 2 plain heritage runes of legend, which is 27,000 item XP each, which is on the item reward track, and 200 virtue XP. Awesome. We'll go ahead and use that. Let me move these hope coupons down here and save them. Use the script, and we'll go ahead and let me show you what this does here real quick. I've got 2 of them. So that's going to be 54,000 item XP. Let's see where it gets me. 1, 2. Almost a full level, which means I picked up some enhancement runes. We'll go ahead and claim those and throw those into my storage. All right, so let's see where we're at right now. Right now, we're working on a number of quests here, preparing for the Battle of Dol Guldur. Big battle in the history of Lord of the Rings Online. I'm not sure if they covered any of it in the books, honestly. And I admit this, it has been many years since I have read the books. As you can see, I have a number of quests here. And it pretty much takes place all around here. So we're going to just go this way. Because right there, the Sentries of Dol Guldur, where I need to search Kargul sentries. And it happens to be one right there, so we're going to head over that way first. We'll come out this side entrance here. And this, by the way, is the morale revive location here. And let me go ahead and buff myself up. Because you don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, I've had, last time I had a few Nazgul fights. The time before that I had a bunch of Nazgul fights. And I got my resistance gear, so let me go ahead and remove my resistance gear. And let's see what sort of trouble we can get into. We want to head that away so we can try to get one of the Kargul. Could be getting close to that Kargul. The area is oddly empty. I was expecting more fights between here and there. Let's plake him down. Boom. And I got one of the black badges that I needed. But I didn't get any information from the sentries. So we're going to have to kill some more. Oh, darn. I'm going to have to kill more Nazgul. Oh, that's so terrible. I'm not going to wait here for him to respawn. Let's slide down. The Tree of Suffering. Can't get any closer to it. Alright, we'll head up and around and we'll see about getting to another Kargul, because I know that there's another one nearby. Oh, he's hiding behind, perfectly hiding behind a tree. That's good. want to head that way. Up here is, I know there's another cargool up here, because this is one of the gates that leads into Dol Guldur.
Where is the cargo? Oh, it's that way. Okay. I'm now... I just completed Advanced Orc and Uruk Slayer. Nice. Defeated 200 Orcs and Uruks in southern Mirkwood. Oragdagnir? I don't know. But I did pick up 10 points. And that's one of the Slayer deeds for Mirkwood. And there's a Warg Slayer deed for southern Mirkwood. Defeated 100 wargs in southern Mirkwood. Which means I'm now on the 200 deed. And I picked up another 5 LOTRO points. That's 15 LOTRO points I picked up in the past 5 minutes. I guess I'm not doing too badly. I gotta go this way. Come on, let me through, let me through, let me through. There we go. How far much further? Almost there. Rid of that card for... Okay, it's gotta be somewhere around here. Must be all the way up there, okay. Yep, there he is. Alright, I got that Cargirl Sentry, but I did not get any clues that I needed. That kind of sucks. Then we'll head over this way and check this Nazgul out.
poisoner. And then we should be... Yep. There's the Gargoyle Sentry. Let's see if we can take him down. You need to stay put, dude. Found an engraved dagger. Nice. Okay, which quest is this? Infernal Stores. Collect 6 fire pots and burn 4 oil stores. Okay. And that is to help out the defenders, the elven defenders, so there was less for them to worry about. Yep, here we go. Go. 2 pots and 2 stores. There's another pot right there and another store right there. I guess that's not. Okay. Thought it was. Wounded Malahadrim. You've come to help. I've tried to avoid the orcs for as long as I can, but I cannot move swiftly. If you can give me a hand, we may be able to fight our way out of here. I fear, though, that I will be of little help, for I am weak. Escort the wounded elf to safety. Let's do that. Quickly, let us be away before they find us. I'll keep up as best as I can. Oh, shit. Come on, die, 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 die. Woo! Made it. Barely. You have rescued the wounded elf. Should be able to make it the rest of the way from here. My thanks. Well, thank you for your help on the fellowship-sized Nazgul. Quest is this that's around here? Commander Athelberg. Defeat Commander Athelderub. Athelderub, if I can ever pronounce his name right. So let's see if I can find him on track. There he is. Track him. He's over this way. And he is now defeated. Ow. Oh, I got sentries completed. Need to work on bring back the badges. Got commander done. Howling regiment we need to work on. Need to work on that, but that's all the way down there. An ally in need. Thengalad. Don't worry about Dunland. Second breakfast. Okay, so those are the two quests we need to work on. Let's see what's in this backpack. Broken Metal Club, Potent Celebrant Salve, 5 chunks of Kazad Star, 2 chunks of Bright Brimstone. Okay. I can definitely use that. And that's Infernal Stores taken care of. So now I just need the Howling Regiment, which is just defeat 10 more wargs. Let's see if we can find them on track. Yep, right there. Both rank scouts. And we want to go this way. Oh, shucky darns, I had to take him out again. Oh my, that is so terrible. There we go. There we go. All right. There's another one down. All right, we're making some progress now. This way. There's 8. We'll start making our way back and see what else we can do. Okay, pull up the scout. Good, there is one ahead of us. Could be a scout somewhere right there. I'm also starting to pick up some scraps of weathered Dunlending text, which is the next level up for crafting. I don't believe I can do any of it now. No, I can only do Supreme right now. So, but that's good. I'm starting to already get some of those components here, so it'll make the transition when I get to the next level a lot easier. Let's see if we can find some more beasts. I'm not really up to taking a 22,000 hit point troll right now. And he's not either. Or she's not either. There it is. There's 10. See where the next scout is. That way. All right, there's 11. And there's 12 right there. Okay, let's see what we've got on track now. See if we can find these last few. Well, not the way we came, though. I'd rather continue forward at this stage and not have to go back. There we go. I need 2 more wards to finish that quest. Let's see what's in this general area here. All right. think that's the last one we need right there. That is. That's all the quest turned in, so let's port back to Thingiliad. Turn in those quests and see where we go from there. The Aeneir had a quest or two for me.
What do you need?
The Infernal Stores. That was where I was getting the fire oil and destroying the oil stashes. Ha! I can see the blazes from here. That will teach a fool goblins to leave dangerous toys lying about. Good work, my friend. Always glad about that. And now Vathanar has a new quest.
Will you help me?
Ooh. I have ill news. It seems we got a little vermin problem, if you will. I was minding my own business and taking a stroll through the cellars beneath this tower when I heard a bit of a noise. Well, I put my ear to the rock for a quick listen, and what do you think I hear? Picks and shovels. What more could I hear? Goblin voices muttering in black speech. Seems that a band of goblins has been set to work and mean to either bring down Thingiliad around our ears or invade from below. Either way, we've got to stop them and quickly. My brother and I can deal with the goblin works, but we'll need a stalwart companion to keep the vermin off us while we're about our labors. What say you? Warning. Death from below is a high difficulty solo challenge quest. Beware all who enter therein. Oh, you're really tempting me, aren't you? Except, let us hurry down into the cellars and quickly. Alright, let's try it.
Beneath the captured tower of Thongulhad, the earth stirs as a band of goblins strives to undermine the Malahadrim outpost.
Let us be upon our task, shall we? Right then, let us be off. We have goblins to slay. Which way you guys want to go? You want to go this way? All right, we'll go this way. By Durin's spear, run a moment too soon. They've set their powder. Oh shit. Don't worry about. Looks like there are 3 more to go. Save a few of those goblins for me. Well, he wasn't kidding about it being a dangerous scenario. That's the second. Less talking, more fighting. This delicate work here. One to go. Done. Got them all. Let us be away. Now we got to deal with this tunnel, or they'll just be back here in a day's time. Little something for later. What's he doing? Ah. Okay. There we go. This is the shaft they came in through. We bring this down, it'll be some time before they can get in again. I'm waiting for like a troll or some mean, evil, nasty thing to show up. When it's set, run for your lives. That's it. They're all done. Now run! I knew it. Holy crap. Ah, damn. I have to retreat and retry the quest. Oh, well. Okay. We'll try it again later. Okay. We'll try that one again later. That is a very dangerous quest. See what other quests do we have? Well, Rhodolith and Handalelian have a couple quests I can turn in. Rhodolith has 3, the Badges of Dishonor. That was where I had to kill different orcs and pick up badges.
What do you need?
So another handful of those who have fallen before the Dark Lord's power have been avenged. Soon, this darkness shall lift from this world, and the people of the West will no longer live under the fear of utter domination. Commander Athdrub?
What do you need?
I hear from the others that Athdrub, the rider, is no more, and that he fell at your hands. And so the Malahadrim are avenged for their fallen. Well done. And the Howling Regiment.
Megavonen.
Your hunt has gone well. The wargs of Gathwards have suffered badly this day. There's one less start to worry about when it comes time for us to withdraw back beneath the boughs of Lothlorien. That's good. It looks like there are 3 more quests. General Timzergarat, Symbols of Conquest, and the Black Drivers. We'll see if any of these are solo friendly.
Will you lend me your ear?
This one's a small fellowship. Gathburg lies in a state of near anarchy before our assault, and now it's time to push it over the brink. General Timrzgrat, a black Odorok of deadly repute, has come to the foray in an effort to force order upon the soldiers of the enemy. His head is ripe for the plucking, and unlike that fool Fitzgrug, the masters of Dol Guldur will find Timzgrat far more difficult to replace. Take care of them. Timzgrat is no mean foe. He is quite skilled in combat as well as command, and you will likely need stalwart allies at your side to defeat him. You got your allies seek him in the towers some distance to the north. I'll go ahead and pick it up. It's a small fellowship quest, so I might be able to solo it. Symbols of Conquest.
Mind my words, traveler.
The orcs are trying to rally against us, raising the banners of Dol Guldur wherever they believe they can bring forces together. Destroy those banners before they can gather to them. We must keep the forces of Gathburg scattered and leaderless while we attempt the gates of Dol Guldur. The items I asked return to me. I can go ahead and take care of that. And the last quest he's got is the Black Drivers.
Stay a moment.
Well, it's the Nazgul and that Black Tower who command all the forces here in Mirkwood. It is the Odorok lieutenants and generals who actually give the orders to organize the troops. There's a large encampment of these brutal orcs deep within Gathburg, and they can be rooted out. And if they can be rooted out, then the rest of the rabble will fall apart, leaving them as useless fodder upon the battlefield. Slay 8 Black Oroks. What? And Handalan has a couple of quests for me to turn in. An ally in need.
How can I be of service?
One of our Wunder companions has made his way back here earlier, claiming that an unfamiliar high elf helped him escape from great peril. I believe we have you to thank for this. Well done. Every warrior you save will stand by our side when we strive against the darkness ahead. And I'm getting close to ally.
Megovanen.
And then the sentries of Dol Guldur. Those are the when I attacked the Karsgul. So he found those knives upon the Karsgul. I'm not certain they can help us or not. They look similar in make to the dreaded Morgul blades carried by the Nazgul. I think you'd best bring this to Agorin and Emdendum. Agorin and Emyendum. She might have some insight as to what they've done with them. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let me empty out my inventory here first. Got some runes. Oh, that's a Westfold. I'll put that one to the side. And that's a Westfold. We'll definitely put that one to the side, too. That's a two-handed club I can't use, and that's a two-handed club I can't use. Nope. Nope. 608 to 640. Oh, definitely want to keep that. Go ahead and put these on my bar real quick. That's just reminding me of all the tasks that I have due. 5, 9. All right, here we go. All right, so where is the general at when I head in that direction? Up far to the north. So we're gonna head north and start working my way that way and see what I can do. Probably not that way though. No. That counts as a black odor. Nice. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. Holy shitballs. 61,000 hit points. I have no clue if I can take him out. And I can try. Let me get rid of this banner though, so if I don't have him, I have no reason to come back here. All right, let's give it a try and see how we do. Got him! Yes! I honestly didn't expect that I could be able to take him out. I figured I was going to die a horrible death. I really thought I was going to die a horrible death on that one. Yeah, I can't redo that quest though. Okay. Alright, so now we need to take out... We need to find 5 more banners and take out 3 more... Alright, so we'll go this way. Ah, there's one of the banners. Another wounded Malahadrim, but I cannot repeat the quest. That's weird. The light all of a sudden changed. I wasn't expecting that. Company. All right, we can take him out. Just like that. How am I doing on Tattered Shadows, by the way? 101 Tattered Shadows and 2 of 9 Morgul coins, so I'm making some progress. There's 7. Should be... Right, there's another flag up there. That's those, and here's banner 6, and over there is banner number 7. Now, where is the last banner? All right. There it is, right there. Now let's head back to Thingilad and turn these quests in. I was not expecting to solo the general like that. 66,000 hit points and elite level 65. Whew. I got lucky. General Timbersgat.
What can I do for you?
With Timbersgat falls, so falls Gathbirds. We should expect no further organized resistance from that front until the Eastern Army arrives. You've earned my adoration and gratitude. Symbols of conquest.
What do you need?
Well struck. The orcs may rally to ashes and fear for today. Thank you. Their banners stand no more. And crush and the black drivers.
How can I be of service?
Ha! With the number of Urks in Mirkwood depleted, there will be few left to help drive the Dark Lord's armies when they come across the Anduin. With any fortune, our archers will not but practice at targets as they attempt the crossing. A display I find myself looking forward to. And they both have at least one more quest each. Crushing Force.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Now, this one's another small fellowship quest, so I'm not sure if I can do this one. While the forces of orcs and Gathbirds lay disorganized and open to attack, the enemy is not without resources to counter our advance. My scouts told me that in less than 3 Orlog High champions have been released from Dol Guldur and the Gathbirds to rampage against our forces. Orlog High are trolls of enormous size and devastating strength, and these have been well armed against us. Gather your companions and stop them if you can, lest the rampage buy enough time for the orcs to rally their forces against our attack. I could try. And Handelian, the sign of the Malahadrim.
Stay a moment.
I have a challenge for you. Take this banner and plant it among the rabble down below and ensure that it stands proudly as a sign of our victory in Gathbirds. And let us see how many of these cowards would dare to take up the challenge. Shall we? Place the Malahadrim war banner in a contested camp. And let's see what we got here. 2 weaponsmith cases. An earring. 173 physical mastery, 36 agility, critical rating, and maximum power. I don't think it's worth it. So I really don't need physical mastery right now. My physical mastery is maxed out. I'm capped as far as phys mastery goes. So I'm not really sure if I need it right now. So we'll leave it alone. I mean, we'll save it. I mean, it does have resistance on it? No. We'll just save it in case I get some other upgrades to go along with it. So we'll sell those 4 items. Alright, we'll head this way first. I had to take his butt out. These are the contested camps. Okay. Get buffed up here. Alright, so let's see who comes and doesn't like what I just posted here. Let's see. Defend the banner for 2 minutes. Here, orky. I guess my orc call didn't work, huh? Here, orky. Minute 20. Ah. 57 seconds. Come and get me, orcs! Come and get me! Hook's decorated case. We'll save that. Ten seconds. Probably enough time for one more attack if it happens. There we go. I have defended the war banner with honor. Alright, so now I gotta take out the 3 trolls. I mean, they shouldn't be too much of a problem, so I managed to take out the general. I should be able to solo those trolls, you would think. Oh, great. Maybe not. Come on. Nope, I'm gonna lose this one. Yep, I lost this one. We're going to retreat. You can't win them all. You try the bases. You try as best as you can, but you can't win them all. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn in the sign of the Malahadrim while I'm here. But I gotta give time for that wraith to disappear. Oh, that'll teach me for getting my getting all uppity and such, right? The signs of the Malahadrim.
What do you need?
Proudly done. We long ago taught the servants of the enemy to fear the sign of the Malahadrim upon the field of battle, but I find that they need an occasional reminder of this. Is there an easy way I can get? Okay. Let's get rebuffed up here. I wonder if I should use light oil. Light oil damage triple. Through your range skills temporarily deal light damage after critical hits will blind your opponent, causing their attacks to miss more frequently. You know what? I think probably using light oil may not be a bad idea. So when we get closer, we'll go ahead and try the light oil. And we'll go ahead and head to a different boss real quick. There. All right. 22,000. Here we go. Light oil this time. Got him. There's one. So now we'll head to the second one. We'll see if we can take him out. I think the light oil that has a chance to blind is probably the better thing. 'Cause that 10% miss chance, hey, that 10% miss chance could save my life. So, all right, got a clear way in here. And I think I better go ahead and pop my +5 hope. All right, here we go. Oh shit! Fuck, damn bitch! God. Ah! I am so dead now. Whoa! Maybe not. Let's get out of here. All right, that's 2. There he is. No real time to prepare, gotta go for it. A bugger, go for it. Let's head back to Thingolad and turn it in. Woo! That gets the blood pumping, let me tell you. Rushing horse.
What do you need?
With their Olakai fallen, it remains to be seen what the masters of the tower will do next. I suspect they will now hold against us, risking no more of their strength until the Eastern Army arrives. But we shall see about that. And she does have 2 repeatable quests. Alright. Looks like the only other quest I have to do around here is to try to do the cellar again. All right. Oh, I'm out of cooked food. Let's just do a quick Nope. Let's do a quick search. Well, it'll help if I can actually spell shepherd, probably. S-H-E-P-A-R-D. Yeah. Nothing. Alright, let's go for it. One more time into the breach. And actually, I'm thinking about equipping my resistance stuff. And I'm using light oil, so that will help with mischance and such. He's moving on to the second. Should get another attack force here shortly. Alright, moving to the third. There we go. Less talking and more fighting. Definitely sounds like a dwarf. Company. Okay. Let's head down to the other tunnel. Yeah, that little something I'm going to have to be careful of. That was what destroyed me last time. hopefully this time I'll be able to survive. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's my only healing right now besides these. I still got lesser resolution, which is... And that's about 40 seconds. Let's go ahead and use it. Alright. Now this time I am going to stay with them. I am not going to turn back and have the three of us face that troll. I'm not going to try to do the solo thing because I need to get past that That was all I needed to do. Okay. Aye, that did it! Well fought! The goblin's works are broken and the remaining sappers seem to have run off. Must have been that scowl of yours that did it. Right then. Let us hide ourselves in this stinking tunnel. Wouldn't want Rodlith and her elves getting lonesome for lack of our company, would we?
What do you want?
That should be the end of the goblin sappers, and you have my thanks for your aid. I wouldn't be surprised if they try again if they finish licking their wounds, but from Rodlith tells me we will not be here much longer anyway. Alright. The only other quest I have in this area is to head back to Loom and to turn in that engraved dagger. So we'll go ahead and port back there real quick. Oscalat. And I'm actually going to go in there real quick, and I can't do any of the cooking. I don't have the cooking skill. But I can at least, because I'm actually only have like 5 scrolls of Supreme Battle Lore, so we'll go ahead and take care of that in just a minute. Let's talk to Agoran.
What do you need?
These knives are carried by the Kagu who call the Watchers of Dol Guldur. They are not Morgul blades, though they are indeed of a similar make. Unfortunately, I do not think they be used to negate the power of the Watchers. However, there may be another way. I could bind these blades as tokens that you may keep upon you. They are still evil things, I fear, but so long as you carry them, the Watchers will not be able to distinguish you from their own dark servants. Thus, you should be able to pass them unmolested. That is the best I can do for you, I'm afraid. Lady Galadriel cannot cross the river without leaving Lothlorien defenseless, and Mithrandir is lost to us. I don't know of any other who might be strong enough to break the power of the Watchers. And Fergrium has a quest. I don't know if it's...
Mind my
it's
words.
solo. It's a repeatable one. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it then. I am going to go into the craft area here real quick. I do want to make some more scholarly stuff real quick. I'll log on to my cook after we're done with the stream, and I'll have my cook make some stuff for me. I need to study. There it is. Okay, I can live with that. That gives me 18, 33. Yeah, I'm good enough right now. The only thing I don't have is the food that I need, but that can wait.
What do you need?
Yeah, she's only got up to tier 5, which is master. Actually, there's a vault keeper here real quick. Do I have any food storage? I may have some food. Shared storage.
How can I be of service?
I may have some food that I stock aside. Shen. I got 10 superior shepherd's pies. We'll use them now. They last for 30... They last for 15 minutes. Okay. And like I said, I'll have my cook go ahead and make some more. So we can go ahead and head back to Thingulad and talk to Handlin. Not quite. We'll have to take a horse back.
How may I be of service to you?
I got the golden host. I thought I was going to make some golden host stuff. Did I not get around to that? Yeah, I can actually make it. Boots of the Awakened. Agility, vitality, crit rating, and speed. Agility, vitality, crit rating, and speed. Agility, vitality, crit rating, and speed. Yeah, that's a draft of numbers, so we'll go over the numbers and do some figuring out later. Three.
How can I be of service?
In truth, I had not imagined that the Watchers would be so powerfully that Gordon cannot answer them. This will be a serious thorn on our sides as we do battle for control of Gathbirds. Still, at least she found a way for you to avoid their power. I shall have to see if we can get our hands on a few more of those blades. And he has a new quest. 2 of them. Eye on the enemy and scouting in force. An eye of the enemy?
Stay a moment.
Are you willing to patrol southern Gathbirds? I know it looks pretty barren out there, but that is the main approach to the gate of Dol Guldur, and a significant enemy force should slip by us, and we may pay dearly for it. We must remain alert for any movement by the enemy. Return to me with your report when you completed your patrol. Okay. And the other quest is scouting in force.
Mind my words, traveler.
And the orcs are a scattered force, must continue our forays against them, keep them from regrouping. I'm asking the Malahadrim and our allies to mount frequent patrols throughout the area north of here, skirting their fortifications and engaging any enemies attempting to reinforce those positions. So I've got 2 patrols to do, one in the south and one in the north. Alright, we'll do the southern patrol first. Actually, the first one is going to be... We'll do that one first. Go. Okay, regular wraith. Yeah, I'm thinking the light oil is probably doing me better than the fire oil. Yeah, I have scouted this area. We'll head to the second point. Okay. I've scouted the second area. Now we'll head down here for the third. this area, and now the last. Alright, so that's those 4 areas. Now we'll port up back to Thingolad, and we'll go ahead and scout the other 4, and that'll finish up both of those patrols. There's the first area. Head up this way for the second. I've scouted this area. Over here next. I have scouted this area, and now the last. And that's it. I have scouted all the areas. Let's head back. Oh, can't quite head back to yet, so have to do it manually. Yeah, I am. Did you need a guild invite, Billy, or? Oh, profession guilds. Oh, yeah, I'm still working on those. I'm currently up to, well, I've got Supreme, let's see here. I'm a Eastmanet Master in both the Scholar and the Tailor's Guild right now. So I'm actually beyond what I should be at, because I should only be able to get to Supreme. I shouldn't be able to get Master yet, but I can. So I've gone ahead and done that. And it's not really a pain. It's just time consuming, you know, collecting the resources and stuff. But I'm sitting on a bunch of the resources right now, so. For instance, let's see, what have I got here? For the tailor side, I need magnificent leathers. I got 81 just hides, and I've got some brushed and glazed, so I got plenty to do that. And as for Scholar, I've got some relics, I've got some tattered Kuzdu apartments, and I know I'm sitting on a bunch of etchings. Yeah, I'm sitting on 225 rune-carved tablets, so it's not like I don't have the resources right now. And that's just stuff I've picked up just adventuring. I haven't done anything offline on this character. I very rarely play this character offline. The stuff on Peregrine I play offline, but not this one. An eye on the enemy?
What can I do for you?
There's still not much out there, I trust. So long as the road remains under our watch, the forces of Dol Guldur cannot mount an assault against us at Emrin Lum, where the center of our strength resides. And then the other patrol, scouting in force.
Megovanen.
There are still a lot of orcs down there? I expect there are still hundreds of stragglers wandering back into the encampments after fleeing from the force of our initial assault. The real problems will start when the first elements of that eastern army begin to arrive. We must be ready for them. I don't have any more quests except for dailies up here, the Battle of Dol Guldur. Let me check my questing log real quick and make sure I'm not forgetting anything. That's legendary Mirkwood breaking the Stark Sorcery. I gotta complete a whole bunch of stuff. Complete 9 quests and instances to aid those in Mirkwood. These quests will unlock legendary Mirkwood breaking the Dark Sorcery Advanced and can be replayed weekly. Quests may be removed on the weekly reset time and must be completed weekly by that time. So, the legendary Moria quest as well. So yeah, I don't have any other quests to do here. So let's go ahead and start working on Book 2, Chapter 9, Students of Gorathul, which is going to be way down here in the Ashen Slades. So, Mithlochad Stable Master, that's where I need to go next. And Helathir. I don't think I have either of those. So I think I will have to go manually unless I want to spend some mithril coins, and I'd really don't want to.
Megavonen.
Yep, Helathir. Oh, I do have swift travel to Mithriatrad, which I think is actually the closest. Yeah, that's right there. That's not too far away from the Ashen Slades. But, you know what? Let's head south to Helithir and let's pick that up. There's probably some more quests in that area that can help out the Malahadrim, and I'm still working on Malahadrim faction, so... Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger. Alright, so here we go. There's a couple quests up here.
What do you need?
Where's my campsite fire set at right now? The dower stock, so we can move it here. Yep. Alright, so let's see what quests we've got. We'll start with Merwin and see what she has to say.
Stay a moment.
This is a small fellowship task, so I'm not sure if I can complete this. We'll give it a try, though. It seems the wargs in Dol Guldur have acquired a taste for raw flesh. The beasts have become ravenous and fey. Enter into Dol Guldur and defeat the goblin leader Althgrat and the warg Nature and Cran Club, but make sure to deal with all the wargs after exhausting their stores of meat. Travel northeast to Dol Guldur and make sure you have slain the wargs after goading them into consuming their specially prepared meat, and you will be greatly rewarded. Forest has 2 quests. One, Fell Swoop.
Will you lend me your ear?
Another one, defeat all 3 champions of Dol Guldur at once. Well, it is well that you are here. I have a task that requires the courage of one such as yourself. The champions of Sad and Dagor have been weighing on my mind. If preventing one of them defeated alone, the others would be warned, and now the power that now rules Dol Guldur will surely be aware of our strike against them. The champions of Dol Guldur must be defeated at once. If we can make a good show of our strength, it may be that the hearts of the warriors will falter, and many will turn aside from the battle. Enter Sad and Dagor in Dol Guldur, northeast from Helgathur, and challenge the champions Uncharan, Kartrian, and Durakar. The warriors of Dol Guldur.
Mind my words, traveler.
Again, defeat the same 3. Uchurian, Karturian, and Durkadar. And is that all of the quests that are here? Let them hunger. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can complete these tasks. We can try. I'll go ahead and give it a try, and if we fail, we will go ahead and delete the quests and move on. Alright, let's give it a try. Ah, here it is. It is an instance. Alright. Let's give it a try and see how we do. I have no clue how well I'm doing.
The war pens of Dol Guldur are where the hounds of the Dark Lord are bred, trained, and kept. Here, goblin keepers care for the matron of the pack.
And a whole bunch of new quests and deeds were automatically activated for me because I came in here. So... no. 15. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can do this or not. We'll try it. We'll see. Hey. Nope. Nope. Nope, that's the end of this one. Okay, we will go ahead and delete these quests. We are obviously not going to be able to complete them. So... Alright, so we need to now head down to Mithril Trad, which is the easiest way to get to these, to where we need to go. So we'll go ahead and head back to Thangulad and we'll take the horse over. Now I had to try it, but I just don't have the DPS and I can't take the hits, so it happens. Those are for Small Fellowship, and a lot of the Small Fellowship quests are kind of iffy whether or not I can complete them, so...
What do you need?
Looking around, seeing what's here. Okay. So, Irian has a few quests I can complete. We'll go ahead and talk to her real quick. Eliminating the scouts and scouting the stores.
Will you lend me your ear?
In the northern reaches of the Ashen Slades, the forces of Dol Guldur have established a camp among a series of ruins they call Malahadrim. This camp has begun to deploy scouts to warn of incursions from forces assaulting southern Mirkwood. Will you travel to Malahadrim and dispatch the scouts on the outskirts of the encampment? Malahadrim can be found to the northeast by following the trail that traverses up the mountain. When the forward scouts have been defeated, return to me with your report. And the other one is scouting the stores.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
In the northeastern reaches of the Ashen Slades, a small orc encampment known as Malahadrim can be found overlooking the valley below. The encampment is believed to be a staging point for supplies into Dol Guldur. There have been rumors that some of the raw materials in this area have been affected by a blight that has swept across the region. I retrieved several statues of discarded ore and bring them to me so we can determine if this ore is blighted in some way. Okay. And Parandir has 4 quests for me. Harry the Sentries.
Will you lend me your ear?
Along the outskirts of Anung Stags, many sentries stand vigilant, guarding the camp against incursions such as ours. These sentries could pose a hindrance to us as we press forward. Would you travel to the camp and defeat their sentries? Perhaps you'd be able to take them by surprise and dispatch them with greater ease than would a lumbering army. So I'm going to be dealing with Anung Stag with these.
Stay a moment.
A smaller orc camp lies to the east of here. It is a primary sentry post for the forces of Dol Guldur and the Ashen Slades. What other forces are stationed there is currently unknown. There are 3 points at Anung Stag we would like for you to scout. The western campfire, the southern path that leads into the camp, and the eastern campfire. All of these are found along the edge. Perhaps on those vantage points you'll be able to learn something of the camp's strength. Okay. 2 more quests. The leader of the pack.
Stay a moment.
The wargs of the Ashen Slags follow a pack leader by the name of Morglock, who drives them to harry our forces. If Morglock were to be defeated, the Ashen Slags may become safe enough for our scouts to explore further. So he wants me to bring down Morglock and bring his reign of the pack to an end. And he'll be found in Narhoit to the south of here. And thinning the pack.
Mind my words, traveler.
Defeat 15 wargs. Okay, I could do that. Check real quick here. This is okay. Okay. Oh, great. I'm also still working on some of the dead too, so. In the pack and leader of the pack. Okay. I'm picking up a whole bunch of magnificent hide. That will help with my tailoring skills. And that's what I mean. That's why I wasn't too worried about resources. I picked them up fairly easily just by playing. Look, and there's a Sage's lockbox right here, so this is going to get me some more scholarly supplies. And there are the wargs. There we go. And there is the western campfire scouted. Two more tattered shadows. And that's the next fire. That's the eastern campfire scanned. Stage lockbox. I need one more sentry, and I need to go to the fire that is this direction. Scouted the path. So that means I just need one more sentry. There we go. Now the next quest that I need is a little farther to the north. Yep, across the bridge. Am I still in the... Yes, I am. Okay. So I need 10 Histgropor scouts and 3 sacks of discarded ore. Looks like we need to go this way. Yeah, I figure it might be a thing where we pick up the ore first and then worry about the scouts. I'll let you get it first. So I'll take the scout. Let you get credit for it. Okay, those are my 3. I just need 9 more scouts. That's 2 scouts I've got so far. I need 8 more scouts. There we go. I need 5 more scouts. Morale circle. Good to know. Yeah, I'm way out of the zone. Way out of the area where the scouts are, so let's head back. Okay, I need 4 more scouts. Oh shit. That's not good. That's a mournful. don't think I'm going to survive this one. Oh, I did. Holy crap, I did. 6 more tattered shadows. There's a scout. Oh my god, back to back? You've got to be kidding me. Okay. I was not expecting that. One more scout. There he is. Alright, let's head back to Mirkwood, which should be a... this. And we'll turn in these 6 quests.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Oh no, it's wrong spot. Went to the wrong place. There we go. So we'll turn in these 4 quests for here.
What can I do for you?
Now that the sentries have been rendered nigh useless, our time to strike is at hand. Thank you for your service, Enchanter. Will not be forgotten. Scouting Anug's design.
How can I be of service?
It appears as if the camp is weaker than we expected. Our hope now is that reinforcements do not arrive soon, or this position may be lost. The time may be near to strike out against Anug's stags. The leader of the pack?
What do you need?
By defeating Morglock, you've made our mission in the Ashen Slades easier. While there may be call to thin the numbers of wargs patrolling the area, you've struck a great blow to the forces of Dol Guldur here in the Ashen Slades. And thin the pack.
May Govanen.
With each of these foul beasts slain, the Ashen Slades opens up a little more for our exploration. Thank you. And he has 2 new quests, Disrupting the Muster and Driving them off.
Mind my words, traveler.
From the reports that we received from our scouts, the forces of Anu's stags appear to be gathering for an assault on Mirkwood. The sentries of Anu's stags tripled. The time is right to strike against the camp itself, disrupting their plans. My hope is that by defeating Fotak, the orc that leads the troops, and by slaying many of his warriors, we will forestall any plans to attack our camp. Okay. 10 orcs and Fotak, and I've already defeated Fotak. He was there when I did it, so that shouldn't be a problem. And driving them off.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Across the Ashen Slats, there are small packs of wargs that have been harassing our patrols through the area. These beasts must be taught to fear the Malahadrim. Therefore, I must ask you to hunt the wargs and the Ashen Slades and collect their teeth as a warning to their brethren. Okay. And then we will go ahead and check here with Irian and do her 2 quests. Eliminate the scouts and scouting the stores.
May gewonnen.
I commend you in your successful execution of your duty. Your victory will make our next task much easier to accomplish.
Will you lend me your ear?
Sending a message. At the heart of Garmak Madril, the leader of the orcs there, a creature named Ukruk rallies his troops beneath a horrible standard. Perhaps you could journey there and dispatch this Uruk? Cut down his standard and drive fear into the hearts of the followers. I could do that. And scouting the stores.
What can I do for you?
Thank you for recovering these pieces of ore. Interestingly, it appears the ore has not been affected by the blight in this region. This makes me wonder why the orcs had discarded it in the first place. This does, however, mean that the stores of Garmak Madhul are of high quality enough to be used in making armor and weapons.
Stay a moment.
Cutting the supplies. Within Garmak Madhul, there's a mine being used to resupply Dol Guldur. The ore does not appear to possess the blight that has taken hold of the Ashen Slaves, which means it is of high quality. But they appear... we must destroy the carts that are being used to transport the ore, but they appear to be of dwarf make, which may make them difficult to disable. So it wants me to hurry there and destroy the carts. Okay, I can do that. But I do believe, looking at the clock, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to head on out and get some dinner and take care of things. So I would like to thank everyone for joining me. We had a great stream today. We accomplished a lot. And I would like to thank everyone for joining me. I will next be doing Lord of the Rings Online this Monday for MMO Monday. My next stream before then will be on Sunday for SWTOR Sunday, and I'll be continuing on the final class that I have to complete to get legendary status within the game, and that is the Imperial Agent. So I hope you'll enjoy me then. I hope you'll enjoy me for LOTRO. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day and take care, and I will see you all very, very soon.